My older brother made my little sister cry at school, and now he's our family hero. My little sister Nora is 14 and obsessed with Dungeons and Dragons. She watches campaigns on YouTube for hours. She draws character sheets in her notebooks. She begged my parents for the full starter kit last Christmas, and read the entire Dungeon Master guide cover to cover. The only problem was, she never had anyone to play with. So when her school announced students could start their own clubs, Nora spent 3 weeks preparing a D&D club. She designed flyers on Canva, printed 50 copies and hung them all over school, convinced a teacher to sponsor it, reserved the art room every Wednesday after school, even bought snacks with her own allowance and made a custom campaign just for beginners so nobody would feel intimidated. The first meeting was yesterday. She woke up that morning bouncing off the walls. "Today's the day," she kept saying. My mom helped her pack the snacks into a bag. Nora wore her favorite shirt, the one with a 20-sided die on it. She had this nervous energy I'd never seen from her before. I was home from college for the week, and around 6 p.m. I noticed how quiet the house was. Nora should have been back by now, talking a mile a minute about how the first meeting went. Then I heard the front door open. No bouncing, no excitement, just silent tears, then footsteps going straight upstairs. I found her in her room, face down on her bed, sobbing into her pillow. "Nora, what happened?" She wouldn't look at me. "Nobody came." "What do you mean nobody came?" I sat there for 2 hours. I had everything set up, the character sheets, the dice, the snacks. I even made a playlist. She finally looked up at me. Her eyes were red and puffy. 3 kids walked in, saw it was me, and started laughing. One of them said, "This is the nerd club? Hard pass." Then they left. My chest tightened. Nora. I sat there alone for 90 more minutes hoping someone else would show up. No one did. The janitor came in and asked if I was okay. I had to pack everything up myself. She buried her face again. "I'm so stupid. I thought people would actually want to play with me. I don't know why I even tried." I didn't know what to say. I sat on her bed and rubbed her back while she cried. I felt useless. I wanted to fix it, but I didn't know how. So I called my brother William. He's 26, played football in college, got a job at a tech company right after graduating. He's the golden child, the one everyone brags about at family dinners. I honestly didn't think he'd care, but I didn't know who else to call. "Hey, what's up?" he answered. "It's Nora. She started a D&D club at school and nobody showed up. Some kids laughed at her. She's in her room crying and I don't know what to do." There was a pause. "She started a D&D club?" "Yeah, she's been planning it for weeks." Another pause. Then, "Okay, I'll be there in an hour." He hung up before I could respond. I had no idea what he was planning. I figured he'd show up, give her a pep talk, maybe take her out for ice cream. That's what big brothers do, right? An hour later, the doorbell rang. I opened it. William was standing there with 4 of his friends from work. All of them were holding character sheets. "Where's the Dungeon Master?" William asked loudly. Nora appeared at the top of the stairs, still in her D&D shirt, eyes still red. "What's going on?" William held up a small bag. "I brought my dice. These idiots," he gestured to his friends, "have been begging me to find a DM for months. I told them my little sister runs the best campaigns in the state." "You in or what?" Nora just stared. "You play D&D?" "Since high school. I just never told anyone because I thought it was embarrassing." He shrugged. "Turns out half my office plays. We've been looking for a group." One of his friends, a tall guy with glasses, stepped forward. "I'm a level 12 paladin. Please tell me you're not running a campaign where paladins are useless." Nora laughed for the first time all day. They set up in our living room. Nora pulled out her binder, her dice, her hand-drawn maps. Within 20 minutes, she was in full Dungeon Master mode, doing voices for NPCs and describing combat scenes like a pro. William and his friends were completely into it. They cheered when they rolled well. They groaned when they missed. They argued about strategy like it was life or death. They played for 4 hours. When they finally packed up, one of William's friends turned to Nora and said, "Same time next week?" She nodded so fast I thought her head would fall off. As they were leaving, William pulled Nora into a hug. "Those kids at school are idiots. You're the best DM I've ever played with, and I'm not just saying that because you're my sister." Nora started crying again. That night, she came into my room before bed, grinning. "My big brother thinks I'm cool. I've never loved Marcus more than I do right now."